Good morning, everyone. Good. And here we are for another day of looking at the XAU USD gold chart on the 15-minute time with the opening of Asian Pacific market starting right now, 8 a.m. Indochina time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I just need to adjust my trend lines a little bit here. And as you can see, I'll wait till a few people come in before I start. Oh, Howard, there you are. Raj, you guys are early. Okay, on the phone. We're just gonna look at yesterday right quick, and we had, started here at the beginning of the day, up, and then back down, and finished the day exactly where we started yesterday. So just a roller coaster. If you were trading Asia and London, you were bullish. If you're trading the US session, you were bearish. Oh my goodness. So what are we gonna see today? I'll go over to today's chart, and it looks like we're starting out bearish. So that's the first candle, just bouncing off of the green trend line. Got a lot of trend lines on the chart now. Some of these will clear away during the day, I think. Trading at 4306. 4,300 our strong support level, and came back to yesterday. Started off the day and came back at the exact same price. Okay, it seems to still be here. And yeah, we're just waiting for that first candle to finish, as I always do, wait for the first candle to finish. Okay, push it up a little bit, but then it started to fall down just before Asia opened, before Singapore and Shanghai opened, and now continuing down, it looks like. Maybe, don't know yet. So just look back at yesterday again, and had a good trade, and my take profit was somewhere up in here, I don't remember. And then it, oh, right in here, yeah, okay, this was 43.20 area. We watched it just got stuck, and as Howard pointed out to me in a comment, it was stuck for about 3 hours, and then it did break out. Went up to, where I had my take profit. Believe it, did you catch that trade? You said you told me that it broke out around noon my time. It certainly did, and then went up pretty good. And so I've got, this 4,300 here, that's I just put that line there because it was the previous price point. It's not actually from my indicator showing as a support level, but I put that in there because that was the previous price point yesterday, and it's a very strong support level. And then we have our pivot point. at 43.14 and our first support down at 42.77. It's looking bearish on the first anyway. But I wait, as you know, my strategy. I'm looking for in my trade setup. I'm looking for a break below. That would be an indication to go short after it closes. That's my two criteria there. A break below that green line, and then the candle to close. And I've got one, two, three now. That's a would be a good trade setup. If this candle does close below the trend line, I'll go short. Although I'm kind of hesitant to go short. I'm right at 4,300. That's a strong support level. I might even wait till the next candle because you see we couldn't stay below that last night in the U.S. session. It came right back up, dropped a bit below, but came right back up. Although this is very bearish. And I'll just go and look at forexfactory.com right quick while we're waiting for that first candle to show us what it's going to do. A full calendar today. Uh, just before the London market, we got something on the GBP, then the euro, more on the euro, more on the GBP, and then maybe tentative, maybe I don't know what weekly. And then, as I've been saying tonight, is the non-farm employment. Farm employment change. Crazy that it's this time of the month. And it'll be at 8:30 PM, 8:30 AM Eastern Standard Time, too late for you guys. And then 9:45, we got some more. So lots of news in the US session on the US economy, lots and lots of news. So it's gonna be quite volatile, I would say, in the US session. Be sure and check Forex Factory for your local times, guys. I keep getting a disconnection from my internet here on my side. I hope you guys are seeing everything, hearing everything okay. Yeah, I'm hitting that 4,300 and bouncing off so far. 9 minutes on this first. I'm still here. Guys, if you can still hear me, just type one in the chat if you don't mind. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Howard. Okay. Like I say, I keep having to refresh. Pretty big bounce off the 4,300 zone. We still got 5 candle. Let's see what. Wow, even coming back above the trend line. Maybe just a brief pullback and then going back down. Hello, A. Charlie, 49. Where are you watching from? I don't recall seeing you in the live session very often at all. Oh, Toronto. Stay warm, guy. It's cold over there, right? You guys got your winter started. Of course, you most of your year is winter time. You only have 2 months of summer. I love Canada, but I only go there in July and August. The rest of the year is too cold for me. I've lived in Southeast Asia all my life. I prefer the warm weather. So we've got 2.5 minutes left on this candle. What a pullback on that first candle. Respecting that trend line, uh, not wanting to break below the 4,300 zone. Okay. That. You see, guys, this is why you don't chase candles because it can just change so quickly before it finishes. And it looks like it's going to close right on the. All right, there we go. Maybe it's going to go down. 4304 is our price right now. If it should turn bullish, and if I go long, then I would be looking to put my stop loss below that 4,300 zone, about 4297, if I go long. Not only is it's below the safety line, well below the safety line, but I like to also have it below that when it's close to a support and resistance. I like to have it close to that, or away from it, I should say. 15 seconds on this candle. It's going to close below the trend line. I'm not gonna go short, guys. I don't like it being close to this 4,300 zone. It might break and just crash through. Yeah, I really don't like that. I wanna see it break below that. So I'm gonna adjust my trend line here. I gotta put that down. That candle is finished. So what I'll be looking for is a break below this and the green trend line before I would think about going short. That's a pretty big stop loss. My stop loss would be above my, safety line here, the red line, and of course, I'd really prefer to put it above the resistance, which would be 43.16. That's a huge stop loss, guys. So right now, what I'm saying, I'm not looking to go short. I don't see a trade that's within my parameters. It's gotta be a reasonable stop loss, maybe 100 pips. A 10 to $12 stop loss is what I really prefer. And if this breaks down and goes below, then that would mean quite a big stop loss for me. So I would not take the trade. So that's another part of my criteria that I don't talk too much about, is that it needs to break below the trend line or break above the trend line and the candle to close, and also I need to have a reasonable stop loss. If the stop loss is too far away, just wait for another trade setup, because I only risk, 1%. 1% and maybe a little bit, 1% and a little, but, I don't like to get much more than that. I prefer 0.5%, 0.5% is my preference, but, you can't always get that. That's a good stop loss, 0.5%. So you got reconnected, Raj, good. So I'll just say it again. Let me put an arrow here. That is our first candle right there, 8 o'clock, opening of the Asian Pacific. Guys, this is why you don't chase candles. You're already getting into a loss. It looks like a significant loss. If this started to go way down here and you jumped on board, now you're just in a loss. Okay, it might be a pullback and it might continue down, but I prefer to wait and let the price tell me what it's gonna do, and right now, it's not clear to what it's gonna do. Opened up bearish, but now it's reversing direction. You have to wait. Be patient. If it's gonna continue down, then I'll look for a trade setup within my criteria and then go short, if it meets all the criteria. We sit here bored, patiently, then we get more bored, watching it go sideways, and then the emotions kick in, we think we gotta do something. No, you don't have to do anything. What we do as traders is just waiting. Hmm. Maybe we won't get much action because of all the news that's coming later today, perhaps. Last week, the Asian Pacific market was just like this, just not really doing anything. Yesterday was a good day. We had some really Asian session. Now we're getting something going here, maybe. I would much rather be interested in taking a bullish trade, going long. I think we will continue to see higher prices on gold. Not right this minute, or maybe not today. Day chart is bullish. H4 chart is bullish. Let's see right quick what platinum is doing. Oh, wow. Asia Pacific market, platinum. It's making new highs every day. Yellow line, I'm moving this up every day. This is the high, the all-time high. I gotta move it up here. Platinum, wow. And if I had my trend line across there, that would have been, oh, I would have gone, wow, that. I cannot have a downward trend line because it just keeps making all-time highs. I don't have a previous high. So let me get rid of that one and maybe adjust this one just a little bit if I can. That is just amazing. I did read, a while back that it would probably go to $2,000, and it's now already at 1,800. Man, that's a beauty. Wow, look at that candle. Incredible. And then we'll look quickly at, oil. Oil starts losing price, $56. And that line there, and I might could move that one up a little bit. I don't know how far back a long way. I'll just leave that one where it is for the time being. And then finally, Bitcoin, and not doing much. Big drop yesterday, trading at 86,000. Back over here, gold, and a little bit. Well, nothing really. It's a nothing burger today, guys. It's a nothing burger. We got to move early on yesterday, and right from the beginning, and then just watched it go into profit. That was amazing. That was awesome. Wish it was like that every day. Zach, welcome, buddy. Where are you from? Haven't seen you before in our live session. By the way, everybody, the 19th, Yeah, the 19th of December, that's this coming Friday, will be my last day to go live this year. Then I'll be breaking for Christmas. I'm going to North Thailand for a few days to spend some time with friends, and then I'll come back to Bangkok and spend some time with friends coming over from Dubai and Italy. So celebrating Christmas and New Year's. Friday is my last day of the live, and then I'll come back about the 7th or 8th of January. Now, the first candle was bearish, second candle is bullish. Here we go. 3 more minutes on this candle. Just look at the 1-hour chart right quick. See what we got here. Yeah, definitely a bullish candle. First 1 hour. Look at that. Looks like it's going to break above my trend line. But here we are getting at resistance, the pivot point, resistance. That's generally the starting point of the day. And it will either move up above away from that or come close to it and then move away from it, going short. Yeah, big bullish candle now. Still got 2.5 minutes on this one. But let's see if it goes long, then I'm going to put my stop loss at 42.98. That would be about, depends on where it finishes. It's already a $13 stop loss. And on this trend line, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points. The more touch points you have when it breaks either side of it is more confirmation that it's a valid trade. If it breaks and closes above, and it looks like it's going to. One more minute on this sucker here. Zachariah, where are you watching from? Where are you based? We got some guys from Asia Pacific, Australia, New Zealand. We got Canada. I'm in Southeast Asia. People watching, but nobody commenting. That's okay. 10 seconds left on this candle. I would really like to see it break that blue pivot point, 43.14. And if it does, then we got plenty of room to move out. Our first resistance is 43.42. There we go. Second candle, that's the 8:30 candle. I'm going to go long, guys. Just go over to my. I'm going to reduce my trade size a little bit because of the bigger stop loss. $42.98. Just getting my trade set up here. Got to put my stop loss in. We have 42.97.5. A little bit lower. Okay, and then what was my take profit? 40. Let's do 43, that resistance level. 43.40. Okay. Oh, good. You take the trade. Okay. Now I go back to my here. You're from Morocco, North. Okay, thanks, Zachariah. Well, that's possible, Raj, that would just go sideways till the news. You never know. I've got my trade open. I went long at the start of the second bullish candle there, and now in profit a little bit. We might go just might do a normal run. No, it's looking good. This is my trade setup. I trust the strategy. I'm long, and my stop loss in place. My take profit in place. So I'll just do what I normally do here with my chart. I took the trade on that candle there, the break of the trend line, and then my take profit is and my stop loss was 42.98. See if I can find that line. There we go. 42.98. 42.97.5. So I'm below the 4,300 zone. Give it a little bit of breathing room. Well below my uh, safety line. Okay. And I'll just go ahead and type my notes in there. Yes. And it's coming back down now. I'm not in profit anymore. But that's just what it does, isn't it? Okay. Let's go Bulls again. Yeah, we had a good one yesterday. Let's see if we get that today. Yeah, Zachariah, since you're new here, that's You don't know the strategy I use? What we've got here is line strategy, okay? So you see a candle, and when it breaks above, close above, for me, that indicates a long trade. Always let this candle close first, all right? And then you have the green upward trend lines. If it had broken below the green line and closed below the green line, then I would go short. It's a trend line strategy. And then these yellow lines, these are support and resistance. This is support 4,300 and resistance 4,342. And as you can see, I put my stop loss here below the green line. That's now my safety line. The red line is an action line, so I take action and go long. So I'm going to go over here and look at my MT5 again briefly, just to see what kind of a, oh, it's not showing on there, on that one. And it's not, okay. So I'm risking about 0.5% on that trade because I took a smaller lot size. I just went back and double checked that. And you guys like to put a risk to reward ratio, we'll do that. Here's a tool. I took the trade right there. 1 to 1 by default. And let's see, I stop loss it there, here, or about there, a little bit below that, 43, say 43.40. I put my stop loss, my take profit. Okay, so we got a little bit better than 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, and that's what you want. If you can, on most trades, 1 to 2. 1 to 3 is better, but 1 to 2 is okay. And now coming back down, this candle, another 5 minutes, might bounce around that pivot point for a while. If you get these, a couple of big moves there, then it tends to consolidate, go sideways, and then take off again. Thank you, Zachariah. Thanks for following. And all you guys here, don't forget to like and share this live session. That helps the channel, helps to bring in more viewers. And I'm looking forward to building this channel up next year. We had a good run up until the Christmas, New Year's holiday coming up, and then we'll take a break. Everybody spend time with your family. Enjoy the holidays. Wow, getting a big reversal here. what's going on. Yeah, that pivot point, that I was a little bit suspect of that pivot point being a resistance line. It's support and resistance, but it's respecting that. Let's see if it'll close above it. Give it 4 more minutes. Yeah, I got in as soon as that next candle started right there. So I'm still got some good profit and might have a really good trade if that'll go all the way up to the take profit for today, 43.2. And yesterday, where did we go? Oh, we went way up there, just above that. Yeah, got up to the high yesterday was 43.50. And you see, I make a lot of notes on here, and when this trade finishes, then I'll take a screenshot and then add this one to my trading journal. I do that with every trade. Okay, just a few seconds left on this candle. It's going to close right on the pivot point. How about that? A little bit below. But it's still above the trend line. There we go. Yeah, I'd like to see it stay above that pivot point. Oh, okay, we're still here. Yeah, I had a bit of a drop in the connection. Now we're looking. Now that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. This is what I'm talking about, guys. There we go. It's still only 1 minute for this Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave early today. I usually stay till the next hour, but I'm gonna leave a little bit early. I'm gonna go ahead and close out. My trade's in place. I have my stop loss in place, protecting my capital with a 0.6% possible loss if it should come down and hit the stop loss, and then I take profits there. So nothing for me to do. The trade is done. I don't move the stop. Okay, thank you, Howard, for being here. All you guys, Roz, Zachariah, thank all you guys for being here. I really and I wish you all the best with your trading today, and throughout, just be aware of all the high impact news that's coming out. There's gonna be a lot of volatility, especially in the US session, and so I'll see you again same time tomorrow. Thanks again for being here.